I-24 News Morning Edition on this Wednesday, December 9th, as the clock is ticking down on 2015. I am always joined, well, I'm usually joined daily, but I'm very happy to have Ami Kaufman yet again by my side. Ami, good morning to you.
It's a pleasure.
And we're joined in studio by Barry Manilow. Good morning.
Copacabana. Good morning.
Exactly.
It's the first time today that I feel underdressed compared to someone.
I love this. That is a bold move, Daniel Campos.
Isn't it?
It is
fantastic.
Yeah, and you're looking spiffy, and I will make fun of you for the next 20 minutes.
No, I was a bit inspired by Scarface. I watched it last night. I'm like, this is the way I need to dress, Miami style.
And say hello to my little friend. Okay.
We're actually going to talk about Scarface in a few minutes. I'm glad you brought that up.
Really?
Really? Yes.
Really nice. So, we're going to start with Ami and the spiral viral that is the web review.
The web review, we're going to have a little sad celebrity stuff as well, but interesting. Okay, we're going to start with something that's on YouTube.
Okay.
And Ted Cruz.
The man who looks sane compared to Donald Trump.
That's what's horrible about the whole Donald Trump saga. But Ted Cruz his campaign put hours and hours of raw footage on YouTube of him with his family, and this is was going to be used for a campaign. Now people are asking, why did he do this? Unedited stuff. The reason is that they want to work around these regulations that limit candidates from providing footage to their super PACs, because there's supposed to be this wall between the candidate and the super PAC. They're not allowed to really... exactly.
Go directly
so he's hoping, I guess, that the super PAC will find it and use it. Now, okay, it probably worked, but I have just a few, there's these outtakes and gaffes and like awkward moments. I just want to show you one moment with his mother that he had.
Ted Cruz with his mother, yes.
Let's just take a look.
I love you, Mom. Love you too, dear. I'm proud of you.
One more hug.
I love you, Mom.
Here we go. And hold for a second.
Now cry.
Love you too, dear.
Yeah. Very genuine moment there. Genuine.
Genuine.
No, not genuine.
No.
Not genuine.
Could it be more scripted than that? Yeah, I don't. There are hours and hours
of that.
Can I say cringeworthy moments of this footage? I just saw, I think, about 20 minutes of it, and it was way too much for me.
I know what I'm doing this evening.
You're pressing play on YouTube and watching hours of Ted Cruz and his family.
This is going to be running in a loop. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. Now, a few deaths that happened in the past week to very, very famous people, but interesting people, and I want to talk. And kind of, they died at a good age. So, but
yeah, I was about to say, are we going sad? Or
and I'm kind of sad that Ronit Verd wasn't here, because she's a foodie just like I am and just like you are. And Chuck Williams, the founder of Williams Sonoma, died at the age of 100. And as a foodie, this kind of makes me sad, because it's a very high-end store.
It's a huge high-end store, but he reached 100.
But when I went into Williams Sonoma, I was a happy person. It's such a great store. You feel the vibe. This is it's a place that respects food and respects foodies and respects chefs.
Should be respected.
Exactly.
See, you're a foodie. I'm a wannabe foodie.
You're a foodie. I know you are as well. He opened his first store in 1956, and since then it was an empire of people, that just came in to just adore food, get good equipment for their kitchens, for their restaurants,
and we can go on for hours
about Williams Sonoma.
Yes, exactly.
But may he rest in peace at 100.
100. May we all get to that age and enjoy food that much. Yes.
This is a very famous man in Britain, but also a man who is actually really famous here in Israel as well. His name is Nicholas Smith. He died at the age of 81. I don't know if you look at that picture. Do you remember him? Growing up in Israel, there was a show called Are You Being Served? Are You Being Served? This man was Mr. Rumbold, the manager of the Grace Brothers department store where it took place.
Mrs. Slocum was the other one?
Mrs.
Mrs. Slocum, because I'm heading for her cat.
With the purple hair.
With the purple hair. Yeah, I just dyed my pussy's hair purple.
Yes. So
I
Mr.
said
Rumbold,
that on TV.
Yeah. You said on TV. It's on record.
Yes.
So this is a man who was very famous, of course, a very popular actor in Britain, not only on that show, but in many other things. But here in Israel, people really know this man very well. Died at the age of 81.
I'm sorry, I'm going to high-five my 40-year-old friend here. Yeah, because that's for people in our 40s, Barry Manilow. Yes.
And the last one, which is brought me to Scarface that you mentioned.
Yes, please.
Robert Loggia, very famous actor, died at the age of 85. He was in many films. He was in Scarface. One of the most familiar scenes I think that most people, maybe younger people, know is from Tom Hanks in Big when he was dancing on that piano, big, huge piano.
Right.
He was in Airplane. He was there's that famous
famous big scene dancing, and also FAO Schwartz in New York, which I think closed down.
It did close down. They're looking for a location. I don't think they've opened up yet, but that's
they're looking for a location. That's one of the classic. And Robert Loggia also in Jagged Edge. He was.
Yeah. So the last 5 years he was suffering from Alzheimer's. He wasn't doing very well, and he passed away at the age of 85. But a very prominent, well-known face.
Body of work that is again that you have to be of our age.
Yes.
To know that body of work. Yes.
Enough death, but I just thought it was nice to talk about these interesting people. Two guys from Netherlands. They're called Dit is Normal. They're YouTubers. What they did is because a lot of people are talking about Dit is Normal. Thank you. A lot of people are talking about Islam. Islam is under the religion. Muslims are under scrutiny because of what's happening in Paris and all that stuff. What they did is they took a Bible. The Christian Bible. They covered it with a cover that makes it look like the Quran. Okay. And they went onto the street and read verses from the Christian Bible to see how people react to it. There's a lot of crazy verses in there about chopping people's hands off.
If they think it is the Quran.
Exactly, but it's the Bible. And now I just want to show you how people react when they find out that these horrible verses coming from the Christian Bible are actually from the Quran.
From the Christian. Let's
Een kleine verrassing voor jou, want deze prachtige zinnen uit de Koran, die kwamen gewoon rustig uit de Bijbel.
What the fuck? Serieus?
Ja, wat de hel.
Zo, dat had ik niet gedacht. Nee? Dat had ik echt niet gedacht, nee.
Ach, te mooi voor woorden. Dit is echt ziek. Dit is echt ziek.
Meen je dat? Ja. Het heeft me heel goed gedaan. Niet verwacht.
Ja, nee?
Het zijn alleen maar vooroordelen. En ik zeg altijd van, je moet niet vooroordelen, maar zelf doe ik het ook alleen maar. En het is iets wat je niet bewust doet.
Het heeft alles met de media te maken natuurlijk.
Ik blijf er gewoon bij. Blijf gewoon rationeel nadenken. Ja. Kijk gewoon wat een beetje logisch is en doe er je voordeel mee.
Een kleine
I would love to try that on Donald Trump. Don't you think?
That's a wonderful idea.
That should really be
He's coming to Israel, I think. Apparently, well, he said he's coming to
Israel.
I don't know if he will. But we should try that on him.
Completely.
That's a great idea.
Yes. And
there is a new job out there for people who break up. And in the digital age, it's really hard to disengage from your ex on Facebook. You'll have all these pictures and stuff. There is now something called a social media breakup coordinator. It's a girl, one woman so far. Her name is Caroline Cinders.
Right.
And she says, I want to just read what she's going to do for you. Cinders, the Jezebel that interviewed her, provides actionable suggestions and solutions to both eradicate someone from your digital life and clean up your own profiles. For example, she will unfriend an ex for you. She will delete photos from your phone or social media profiles. She will erase someone's contact information from your phone.
Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Remember that film?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, that's basically what she's doing.
Yeah.
And
she's going to do that for... She'll break
people,
up for you on digital media.
So people can come into my house and rearrange my closet.
Well, you'll go to her office.
Hold on.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I
see where you're going.
And you see where I'm going with this? And she will do the same thing for the exes in my digital.
In your digital.
No,
Yeah. Would you pay money for that? Can you see that as a business model?
I can see that as a business, and I find it terribly sad.
I can imagine the untagging could take a long time.
The untagging will take forever.
Exactly. She's the person, like in the digital age, comes and cuts the picture into half of you with your loved ones,
right?
Essentially, but yeah, why would we want to forget completely? A different, And
my last one is from former Finance Minister Yael Lavie, who was in Washington recently. This was a tweet
of opposition fame.
Of opposition fame with the party of Yesh Atid. He posted this photo when he met Hillary Clinton.
Okay.
And what the caption says in Hebrew, I'm going to translate it for you. I met in Washington my buddy's wife.
Whoa!
Now, the Hebrew social media went berserk with this.
I'm going berserk with this.
He erased that tweet.
I bet.
Deleted that tweet about an hour or two after it was put on the air. But, of course, people make screenshots and went crazy with this. I met my buddy's wife in Washington,
because that is what
D.C.
Hillary Clinton is. She is
the front runner of the Democratic Party who might be president.
She is first and foremost. I mean, that's such. I'm sorry, I have to say this, guys. That is such an Israeli male joke.
It is.
It truly is. It's an Israeli male. Totally. I'm putting you on the spot. Because that's what she is. She's somebody's wife.
Exactly.
I am not Yael Lavie. I am the wife of Oded. Is hosting this show. Okay.
That is infuriating.
Yeah, that is. I'm very angry. I know. I just made a lot of feminist friends.